your progress for some time.
Where do they go, I wonder?
Why are they
We have the
here?
same staff.
And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh,
I mean, I could probably put a mod that would satisfy your curiosity, but I don't know if that's allowed on
She's a witch
Twitch.
of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wild.
Can't see your tits,
Such
games are
idle
thin.
fancies, those legends. Have you
If
no
I was playing
minds of your
Skyrim,
own?
be a different
You there.
story.
Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Sexy times. I'm Solarian, a pleasure to meet you. She's super easy to romance, by the way. If you know how to talk to her.
You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest?
No, we're just covered in
Something
blood
that
because
is
that's normal
here
for
no
us.
longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky
Witch thief.
witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one
How
steal
very
from a
eloquent.
dead man?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them? Tell us at once or face the consequences. She's toying with us. Let's go. Who removed them?
Was my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap.
Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
If it pleases you, I could teach you some miracles. Would that please you? Demons are drawn to mages, and should they ever succeed in possessing one, they would transform into an abomination, a terrifying and intelligent monster with access to great magical powers. Oh my. This load time, though. I wonder if it's because my computer's hot. I don't think so.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 grey wolves.
I see them, girl.
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing.
Least of all, believe.
Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We
Flemeth
shouldn't be
is really
talking
like
to
one of the
her.
coolest characters of this
Quiet,
game.
Gareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different view?
mind?
What do you believe?
I believe you have something we need. I'm no fool, if that's what you're asking. I'm not sure what to believe. I believe you're crazy and possibly dangerous.
A statement that possesses more wisdom
Not sure what
than
to
it
believe.
implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can
never
never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? What?
Yes, I do.
I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told
you
you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Thank you for returning them. What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize? How do you know all this? I'm sure they'll be eager to act on your advice. Thank you for returning them.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like
Stockings.
Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
If it pleases you. Dwarves have no formal religion, instead venerating the paragons. Those are their ancestors who have contributed in some meaningful way to society. That's actually a pretty interesting way of looking at things. I would say practical, but I mean practicality is kind of subjective. I think that's how it is in Japan. Like, instead of like emperors and stuff being on their money, like it's famous people or people who have contributed in some way or another to society.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're
Let me
looking
see.
for?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make you
It's
some
wonderful.
He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement? What will happen to him now? I prefer thanks in the form of payment.
Payment? Isn't it worth something to save a valiant hound's life?
Yes, if he actually survives. Onto the dog. We'll have to do some.
Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting
I'm not
him
looking
on
to be
you.
overly greedy. You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tack. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Hopefully we survive the battle. Oh. It's at this moment, you should remove any of their weapons and stuff that they're not currently using. Now I have a nude mod installed, so I cannot take all of their things off, so I won't. But normally I would, just because you can sell their stuff for cash. And cash is more important to me than their dignity. But because I don't have it like set up ahead of time. Oh, by the way, that mage is gone, and that key that we got from that prisoner guy is used to open that chest right there.
Hello,
I'd
Ken.
rather
Is there
avoid
something you need? Some
situations that would
supplies, perhaps?
ruin my chances of getting partnered here on Twitch. Let me see what you have. Let me see the good. So let me see what you have.
Well, let me know what you'd like.
It's also important that you buy that backpack. Like, scrape together the 57 silver and 57 more if you can get it, because he has another one in stock. And backpacks are really valuable because they offer you more space, which means you can carry more stuff. Just selling all this crap here. This is actually a pretty decent early game weapon, so I'm not going to sell that. But I will sell the ornamental blade, I'll sell the greatsword, I'll sell all this stuff. Except the ones that are super valuable, because we can give those to our party members. This darkspawn, I can sell that. Smugglers, bracelets, rapid aim, and improves backstab. Rapid aim is actually really good for archers. Smugglers, boots, just gives you lucky scale boots. Leather armor, Dementor bloodbath, chastened robes. See, these are robes, but anybody can wear them. And they have 2 dexterity, 2 constitution, 6 defense, and 2 armor. Pretty dang good overall. Enchanter's arming cowl. Ooh, I'm gonna want to equip that on myself, as a matter of fact. Apprentice cowl, I can sell that. I'm not going blood magic, so I don't know. Someone else can wear these, so I shouldn't like just throw them away. Like, I'm such a pack rat when it comes to certain things. Acid flask, you need poison making to be able to use that. We're not going to use poison making. Although, what is Preach's overall opinion on BFA beta? He's okay with the overall changes because they reverted a lot of the global cooldown changes that people were complaining about. That's one thing where I do agree with other people that I don't know why they're trying to slow down the game. People have become so accustomed to the game being fast and responsive, so slowing the game down, I think, it would just piss people off. So that's something I do agree with. Like, I think is a bad change. I don't know. Overall, like he said, like on the live show and stuff, like he's not. I know this looks weird, but like because I wear headphones and I sweat a lot, like I like to put like paper towel or stuff behind my ears so I don't get like fucking zits and stuff behind my ears. But overall he likes it, but at some points he said that he's not sure 100% sure if he's going to be playing this expansion. Ghost, his friend, is for sure. I think he said he wasn't going to, but people say that and then they turn around and play it because WoW is addictive and people have been playing it for so long. But overall, I think he rates it as positive, but it's not as cut and dry as it was with Legion. From what I've seen, from a lore aspect, I'm super excited for the game. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But he's given like all the tank comparisons. He liked Prot Warrior again, but then they reverted it back to how it was Legion, so he hates it now again. He says because of the global cooldown change and how slow and sluggish a lot of classes feel, that he favors classes that are like really fast, like combat-wise.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
So like right now his favorite tank is actually Vengeance Demon Hunter. Followed after that I think was maybe it was either Blood DK or one other thing, I forget what it was. But in terms of classes, like he hasn't done one for all of them. He says that he likes Marksman Hunter and that it's suspect that he would consider playing in his off time. As for maining, I'm not sure what he's maining this time around. We have.
Good. I've had the circle mages.
But it
preparing.
seems positive.
With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Now will you tell us what this ritual's about? Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower.
Oh man,
and her mother had
what's he gonna
scrolls.
do if
They
he
were both
quits?
very-
I don't think he will, because I'm pretty
Was
sure
it
for him he
wonderful?
realizes that WoW is
I
his
don't
bread
think
and
so.
butter.
They might be apostates.
But we'll see what happens.
Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair.
And for
but
Ghost, it
chanting
really
business
doesn't matter,
is
because
not
Ghost
ours.
is kind of
We have
like
the scrolls.
his
Let us focus on the
editor.
joining.
And like I'm sure people watch Ghost on Twitch and stuff, but he plays a lot of different games. Like Ghost really doesn't do WoW, so if he quit, I don't think it would be that big a deal. But if Preach quit, like I have to believe that some of the game designers at Blizzard are listening to the feedback and thinking like we're really upsetting the fan base. Yeah, he kind of is filler. He's also a sociopath. What if we have second thoughts? I'm ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Like he works with
How much
Preach because
danger are we
Preach is like the straight man in the comedy duo, and Ghost is kind of like the zany, wacky one.
Fate may decree
So
that
they
you
work
pay
as
your
a team,
price now
alright.
rather than later.
I have no problem facing what is to come. Is that why the joining is so secret? You're saying the ritual can kill us. I've come this far, so I have no problem facing.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Stuff's happening through these words.
The more I
Yes.
hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now. I don't like this any more than you do. Stop yammering, you're giving me a headache. Are all humans such cowards? Calm down.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
It's a horrible thing to say, but we don't know that, Davith. You make a good point. Will you both shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those...
Lick my taint.
those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
They're like on The Simpsons, whenever. What would happen if I robbed the quickie mart? Yeah, that would. I'm trying, man. I can grow a beard, okay, but the mustache is taking forever to get thick. I do declare it is hot. Let's go on with it then. Those who survive, if we're not, alright, let's get on with it.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining.
I'll do it.
But these
I'll
words
rob
have
the
been
quickie
said
mart.
since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters.
I do declare
Join
it is
us
hot
in the
outside.
shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the
deep
duty
south.
that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
A-lister is such a tool. I mean, I guess. He has a charm to him. I mean, if you can think of it this way, tools are meant to be used, so he serves a purpose. Oh my god, his eyes are popping out of his head.
I am sorry, Davith.
I don't know.
Forward.
Like, you might have to rewatch that, but like his eyes are
I
all
have a
like
wife,
bugging out.
a
It's
child.
pretty hilarious.
Had I
There
known.
is no turning back.
Drink the blood.
You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
A-lister, more of a Z-lister, am I right?
I am sorry.
See, Jory was more of a tool. He's a coward who died a coward's death.
But the joining is not yet complete.
It's slightly more disgraceful when they're naked.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint.
He sees the
of
universe and
greater
there's too
good.
much. Oh my god, I can see stars
moment
imploding and exploding all at
You
once.
are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
Two more
Welcome
deaths.
to the Brotherhood.
In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Of Manhattan PhD. On tonight's episode of Manhattan PhD. It's over, I'm fine, I still can't believe you killed Sarah Jory. Nothing you said prepared me for that. It was more painful than the harrowing. Fine, it's over.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come. when
I'm
we begin
so
to sense the
disappointed
darkspawn,
in
as
you.
we all do. That
You
and many
are a
other
man.
things can be explained in the months to come.
Learning to
Before I forget, there's
recapitulate
one
my
last part to your
reconfigure
joining.
my cells was
We
one of the
take some
first
of that
things
blood
I
and put it in a
learned.
pendant. Something to
That was actually a
remind
really
us.
good graphic novel.
those who
If
didn't
you've never
make it
actually read the
this
graphic novel for... Is it Minutemen? Hollow Men? Blood? I cannot think of the name of it
When
right
you're
now.
ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Watchmen. If you've never read the Watchmen comic, it's actually really good. I had a copy of it for a class, But I lent it to my sister, and I don't know if she ever gave it back to me. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It's more complicated than the movie. Very well. What kind of meeting? I still feel in shock. Very well.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Does what count? Does that count? Level up. What you say? I'm gonna put 2 more points into magic and 1 more into strength. What you say? Oh, it's tough. Do I want weakness? I do eventually want paralyzed because the stupid giant ass ogres are weak to paralysis, or they're susceptible to it at least. I get 2 of them. That is actually a pretty big deal. Pretty big indeed. Nice. Cool. I don't have to make a choice between one or the other. Weakness drains a target. The caster drains a target of energy. Okay, that is grammatically correct. It just seemed weird to me. The caster drains a target of energy, inflicting penalties to attack and defense, as well as reducing its movement speed unless it passes a physical resistance check. So it's similar to Disorient, which also reduces attack and defense, yeah? Do they stack? Because that's actually pretty crazy. And then Paralyze, which is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I'm just happy the main bad guy's name is Adrian. I was going to say Adrian, but I thought, is that his actual name? And I don't want you to think I was talking about you. I'm disappointed in you, Adrian. But you are a man.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey
One of the
Wardens
first
in this
things I learned how to do was to
You risk too much,
reorganize my cells, or whatever the fuck he said.
Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
In the graphic
If that's the
novel,
case,
like he
perhaps
didn't,
we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
he didn't
must
frame
repeat my
Dr.
protest to your
Manhattan.
full
Like, he
notion that we
gathered
need
a bunch of
Orlesians
scientists
to defend
together to have them
ourselves.
create an
It
interdimensional
is not a
portal
full notion.
that would
Our
bring in
arguments with the
beings from
Orlesians are
another
a thing of the
dimension into our
past,
world.
and you will
And because
remember
these
who is
beings
king.
were unstable, they would
How
explode the
fortunate
minute they
Marek
entered our
did not live
dimension.
to see his son
So
ready
what
to
he
hand
did
for
in the
Eldon
graphic
over to those
novel
who
was he brought like
enslaved
this
us
giant,
for
like,
centuries.
Cthulhu-looking
current
monster
forces will
into
have
our
to suffice,
dimension,
won't they?
and because it was
Duncan,
unstable, it
are your
caused
men
a
ready for
giant
battle?
explosion that wiped out
They
New
are,
York.
Your Majesty.
And, this
And
is
so
the recruits
people
I
are
met
thinking
earlier on
that
the road?
it's an alien invasion,
understand.
and people need to
Congratulations are in
reunite
order.
with one another to fight off the aliens. It was actually much more interesting, in my opinion, in the graphic novel. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should
It
be
wasn't
honored
like,
to
oh,
join
Dr.
their
Manhattan's
ranks.
pissed off at us, and we
Your
all got to reunite
fascination
against
with
him.
glory and legends will be your undoing.
Yeah, pretty much it
King.
was like a
We must
Cthulhu-looking monster.
attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
to
cover.
flank the Darkspawn. I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in
Damn
the
it,
ruins,
Marek.
yes?
You're a
Who shall
fool.
light this beacon?
Your
I have a
will
few men
is no
stationed
longer
there.
your
It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Monarch
Then we
Shake
should send our
Thrash.
best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make
I mean,
sure
that's
it's done.
Eridar. That's not old god language, but it's kind of similar, but not really. Monarch Shake fucking Thrash. Oh. I'll do my best, Your Majesty. You mean I won't be fighting in the battle? I fear to be sent on an errand. It's dangerous if I can do it. I'll just do it.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much.
Sure,
Is that
I'll just
truly
do it.
wise?
Is that
Enough
truly
of your
wise?
conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're
You
from.
are
Your
already
Majesty,
dead.
You should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes.
I mean,
Your Majesty,
you asked too
the
much, Your
tower and its
Majesty.
beacon are unnecessary.
Ramesh,
Mage
my health.
To your spells, Mage.
I know that was your
Save
friend who
them
said
for the
that, but I just thought it
Darkspawn.
was hilarious whenever you told it to me that
Enough.
first time.
This plan will suffice.
Ramesh.
The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Volt
Thank you, Lord.
Arrow!
I cannot wait for that glorious moment.
Earthbite.
The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
Yes, Kalen. Like he just starts laughing maniacally. What's so funny, Logain?
You heard the
Oh, nothing, nothing.
You and
I just remembered a funny
Alistair will go
joke.
to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the king's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
I'm ready to go. Where's this Tower of Ashal exactly? I go with Alistair. We should be in the battle. Stop your whining and so on. I'm ready to go.
Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Sounds as you know.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
What if the Archdemon appears? How much time do we have? Are we in any danger? I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens.
Who's the Coral of this game?
Duncan.
Coral? Who's the Coral? Or is it Corral of this game? You'll have to clarify, bud. Corral. What you say? Threatens really important. Who's the Corral of this game? This was actually pretty epic the very first time I saw that. Oh, Carol. And my game crashed. How much do I have to do? That's really annoying. Oh my god. Well, I saved as soon as we got back to camp. We just have to sell all our crap again. I didn't crash last time. What the H? What the H? What the F, man? What if I just click resume? I cannot believe it was this far back. This is very, very, very annoying. Holy crap, is this annoying. It's like the game has never crashed on that part, ever.
So I shall.
Well, I'm gonna be speedrunning this next part, because that is annoying. Things are going much worse than they did last time. This game really doesn't have a Carol because like nobody is a 12-year-old that's trying to discover who they are and is a bit of a coward. It's hard to make a direct comparison. This really sucks, by the way.
All right.
It's really effing stupid now. Very cool. 9 years old, you say? Very cool. I can't believe this was this far back. This is so annoying.
What say you? Scavenger or intruder? You there?
They didn't even give me like an auto save when we got back to camp.
It was not I who. 'Twas my mother.
really, really damn annoying.
I see that.
No, no, you are the Grey Wardens here.
Does your elven... And why not? Take them to your...
Manners, such a nice boy. Give you the Cliff Notes version. Let me save. God, that's so dumb. Like, they would have given us an autosave after the stupid cutscene. Like, nothing makes me saltier than having to redo shit, because it feels like a waste of my damn time. You're fine to keep your equipment, give me your stuff. You may keep your shirt on, because dongs on Twitch are not permitted. Very cool. More like flesh. That's not even a good pun. It's the exact same word with different spelling. Flemeth, more like phlegm. You, sir, are alright. Is this the flower you're looking for? How long before there's an improvement? I think that's possible. Let's keep it moving. Flemeth, more like Flemeth. Take all. Oh, I got that hat that I'd been meaning to give myself. Enchanter's Arming Cowl. There we go.
Hello again. Is there something in... Hello.
Quite annoying. Very annoying indeed. We'll just have to speedrun this shit. Rapid bow is fine. Leather armor, Tevinter, bloodbath, enchanter's robes, chastened robes. Wait a second. I can sell these maybe. No, I can give. This is all stuff I can give to people further on down the line. So that's what I'm gonna do. Mug idol, ice band. Okay, that's done. Let's save one more time, just to be doubly sure. It's like everything's going so smooth. Like, you should save often in games like these, especially since they don't give you autosaves frequently, but damn. You never expect a game to just crash.
So you return.
We have...
Good. I've had the circle.
Now we tell us what this ritual's about. We should talk about Morgan.
I know you were once a Templar.
Now we tell us what the ritual's about. I have no
Wardens
problem
got
facing
heavy
what's to
price to
come.
You...
Skip
Maybe
all
it's
this
tradition.
shit.
Maybe they're just trying to
Calm
annoy
down,
you.
we don't know about that.
I'd sacrifice a lot more.
We both shut up.
At last we come to the journey.
Let's get on with it then. Skip all this. I'm over, it's fine. I need you to come talk to the guy with me. Very well. Let's level up again. Let's do that. Next. And I got 2 abilities. That was weakness and paralyze. Why don't you stream Honey? I think you can, right? I just have to blur out the nighttime dating. It's a puzzle game, basically.
Loghain, my decision is final.
Kappa.
I will stand by the Grey Wardens.
I will stand by the Grey Wardens.
And this is
The dialogue
recruit
is
I
really
met
bad in
earlier
that
on
game,
the road.
by the way. I don't know if you've ever played it.
Congratulations,
But it is so cringy. Like, I hate the elf Q. She's so annoying. Or the fairy or whatever she is. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Then we should send our best.
I'll do my best, Your
Send
Majesty.
What?
So he needs 2 Grey
I'm ready to go.
Wardens
Where's this
standing
towel
by
argue with
the
Alistair? This will give us a little bit of...
I get it, I get it.
I don't know. That could be a great distraction.
Me shimmying down the Darkspawn line? Sure. We could kill them while they roll around laughing.
Is it off limits? Did they put it on the ban list for Twitch?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the king's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire
Sounds
valley.
easy enough.
We will signal you when the time is right.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Baron of Nera
I know what I have to do.
and I must...
Duncan.
Ah.
May the Maker what?
May he...
Like, I wonder how private streams work for Patreon. Because if I can stream private games, then I could stream, like, everything that I play, like uninhibited, like with nudity and everything. And it's not because it's just because there's nudity in it, but like it adds flavor, you know. It's like, man, this meal is really good, but with the right amount of spice, it becomes even better. All right. Good, no crash. I was slightly off key there. That's one thing that's hard about being an artist, is I know I can sing, like, not perfectly, but like my art is original. And I just saw this YouTube video talking about why music today is crap. And it's true that nobody wants to listen to stuff that's different. They're all looking for things that are familiar to them. Yeah, that's a good way to, with the right amount of honey. Yes, sweet, sweet honey. Did you? It was pretty fascinating, right? Oh shit. Dude's like, nah, man. Fuck him up. That was pretty crazy when I found that out.
Archers!
Like that Swedish guy and that American guy, it was pretty crazy.
Let's cross the bridge and get
That's
to the tower
such a
of
good
Ishal.
cutscene. Really gets you pumped. Really gets everybody cranked. Yeah! I think it gets everybody cranked. Hang out with you with Alice Cooper. Work is we could say you're Total's tool. Work is hard.
They're everywhere. They've taken the tower. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Oh, I gotta set everybody up. Set everybody up for failure. Tower guard. What are you? I think you're a warrior, aren't you, dude? Well, we can't have you also at the back. P. Tower guard. Yeah, he's a warrior, and he has taunt. Interesting. And what are his abilities in? He mostly has archery abilities. That's kind of annoying. Why would they give us a bow warrior? That's so unhelpful. Oh, I guess I'm the only... Never mind, I am the only mage. So that's why they gave us a bow warrior. My mistake. My mistake. So this guy's the bow warrior, and this guy appears to be another shield warrior. Hey man, Alice Cooper's alright. He's a born-again Christian. Not that I care, because I don't. But he's a trendsetter. Like, I have a lot of respect for people who, like, set trends for their particular genre of music. Like, before Alice Cooper, there was no shock rock. And he's not the best singer, but he's a really, really great performer. I did watch Dark Shadows. Oh! Is that where that's from? Okay. Now it's starting to come back to me. I saw it once with my sister because she was like, she has a huge crush on Johnny Depp. They tried stoning me, my dear. It did not work. Like, he really was the best part of that movie. I do agree with the Red Letter Media half in the bag review on that. Like, he made that movie pretty much more than it would have been. So this tower guard, the other tower guard, disengage, taunt. A relaxed position makes the warrior seem less threatening, reduce hostility, who may attack other targets instead. Range, personal, oh I see. Taunt, disengage, powerful, precise striking, and he also has shield talents. I like when they hypnotize the boy. Go watch the Cooper one. I don't remember that part. Go watch the Cooper woman. No more, Mr. Nice Guy. No more something do. Yeah, I don't have it memorized, obviously. What do you have active? Rapid shots. First of all, let's set up your talents here. Archer, scattering shot, crippling shot. We'll have him activate this after he's done all that other crap. So self, game mode, combat. And pretty much that tells the game that you only put this mode on whenever you're engaged in combat, so that he doesn't have his focus reduced or whatever it's called. Stamina. So enemy, nearest visible, usability, pinning shot, shattering shot, crippling shot, taunt. So crippling shot, enemy, nearest visible, usability, shattering shot, and then self, game mode, combat, activate mode, rapid shot, and save preset. Alistair. Mr. Prime Minister! What if I put him as Scrapper? Custom 1. So enemy, nearest visible, usability, shield bash, taunt, shield pummel, or disengage. So shield bash is a knockdown, that's good, we're gonna want that. Enemy, nearest visible, usability, shield pummel. Self. Surrounded by enemies, surrounded by at least 3 enemies, usability, disengage. That way they'll focus Alistair, or probably me, because I'll probably have all the aggro. But I'm sure we'll be fine. This guy should have this turned off. I don't know why he didn't. Alright, let's go. Okay. Birdo liked to play this game with triple mage. I've seen that recommended, but like, it's viable. But I don't know, I've always liked that setup of 2 in the front, 2 in the back kind of thing. And it is a double entendre. Game crashed. Why is it crashing? It didn't crash before. Well, I saved at least. At least we'll get the auto, and that just means I have to reset the stupid talents again. Remind me to save after I do everything that's kind of important, because this shit is ridiculous. Hui hui hui. It was all that Cooper woman. Run! Ah. At least we don't have to. At least story-wise, nothing major happened. You coming out of the stair? Alright, let's go. Let's go. Damn it, Bobby.
They're everywhere. You.
They're everywhere. Alright, let's hurry up and do this shit. Move this to the bottom. Usability, crippling shot, usability, enemy nearest visible, usability, shattering shot, then activate rapid shot, self, game mode, combat, save preset, save, shield bash, shield pummel, self, enemy surrounded, oh wait, self, surrounded by enemies, at least 3 enemies. Usability, disengage, save preset, save game. This is gonna be annoying if it crashes this much. Where's the Fortnite stream? Not happening here, buddy. I'm afraid you'd have to look elsewhere. I don't know, is that game free to play? Or you have to buy it? Protect me, you fool. Omega lol. I wonder if this only happens when I'm streaming. Like, I wonder if it's costing additional resources or something. I hope not. I'm gonna keep streaming it, but I do apologize to the audience if there's a stutter in the programming because the game is unstable. It was like, whenever I'm playing this offline, it's 100% stable. I have not had this many crashes at all in my solo play offline. It's a free to play. The PvP anyway. The PvE part costs money. Also, there are like 6K Fortnites. Yeah, there are. That sounds like a lot of streamers playing that game. Hell yeah, it's the hottest game right now. It is the hottest game right now. But I'm not gonna get like, for me, like, I like standing out playing a game like this that's older instead of playing a game that everybody's playing. Whoa! Save me, you fools. Ah! Behold! Oh. Away with ye. Ah! Get away. Worst tank in history, man. Can't hold aggro. Oh, that's something that's changed, AJ, if you haven't seen. They made changes to aggro in Battle for Azeroth. It's actually, you have to actually be a skilled tank again. Or at least skillful enough. I don't know if you saw the recent changes for that. But you have to actually know what you're doing when it comes to tanking again.
And so I shall.
I have no mana. I should probably take a healing potion. Protect me. Spring forth, brother protector, and save me. Now that was a good fight. And I'm going to save. Just because that could have gone so much worse. It's fun to play, boring to watch. Oh man, you mean you have to actually hit buttons? Yes, you do. Hey everyone, chill. You do have to actually hit buttons, and you have to watch your threat because AoE threat has been like if you're still a Blood Death Knight, you're gonna be fine because you have Death and Decay. But if you're somebody who doesn't have AoE threat generation, you have to actually pay attention to what your DPSers are doing, and they have to also pay attention to what they're doing. Like they reduce the amount of threat you generate by like 80% or some shit like that. And I'm gonna save again just to be safe. I'll take that Lyrium potion. Preach did a video on it, a couple of videos. One where he did it from a DPS perspective, and the other one where he did it from a tanking perspective. Let's be smart about this, boys. You guys wait here, and I'll lure them to us. Ow. Heh. Fools. Don't they realize I'm luring them into a trap? Get them, boys! See, in most hard battles, quote-unquote hard battles, can be made, I don't want to say trivial, but easier, with a little bit of finagling. Hello, it's just monk, tank, and spam my weird blade ability. C to the O to, oh, okay. C to the O to the MB, oh. They realize nothing but their own demise. Where's the... Oh, yeah, there's a mage over there. But I'll let them be the ones to go first. This is madness. You go first. Slime everywhere. First of all, let's... CC that guy. Oh, they got him. Fool. There was no other outcome possible. C to the O to the MB. Oh. Feel the power, baby. What we should do is have you guys wait back here, yeah? Wait here for my signal. Don't stop, don't stop. Right. Feel the power, baby. Yeah, yeah. Ah. Whoops, why can't I hit that guy? Ooh, this guy's a bit low. You're a bit low. There's horror on that guy. Oh man, I wanted to you in Monster Hunter World. The commander is voiced by Duke. Oh yeah? The guy who voices Duke like voices everybody. He's like in every game now. He's also Garen from League of Legends and oh, there's still a guy here. Paralyze. All too easy. It's like it's not even fair for these guys. Hold on, one of you should be using your archery stuff and you're not. Which one of you is that? Tower guard, number 3. Remove those. You won't be needing them. You're an archer. I have archery talent specifically set up for you to use. Silver Bracity. Nice. Justice! Just bang! Brave Demacia! Your very existence. He's also Lubu, but well, the new Lubu. Your very existence is within my grasp. Brave Vesperia. You guys wait here. I'll bring them to us. No, don't attack me, please. Don't kill me. I'm weak, please. Suckers. Please don't. I need him. Fools, the lot of them. Alright, let's go. I think there's still one alive over here. Paralyzed. Weakness. Winter's Grasp. Like, the amount of CC in one kit is freaking ridiculous, man. It's so good. Once we get our shapeshifting, it's going to be even better. Second floor. Let's save here. I'm going to try to save. If you can, remind me to save before we go to each new floor. Oh. Diao-chan! Oh! Diao-chan! Like, it's hard to do it the way he does it. Oh! Diao-chan! Weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight? There's no point in moaning about it. We have to fight and do. You could try telling them they're in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and...
They're so carefree, just like me. You make jokes at the most inappropriate of times. Was that the signal? Alright, so we're going to pretty much employ the same strategies we've been employing. Have our troops lying in wait for an ambush, and then trick the enemy into following us into said ambush. Oh no! Except for some reason when I pushed H it didn't work, and the ambush failed. I'm going to have to consciously try to remember that. Oh, I can't target this guy. Okay, so this time what I want to do is push H, have them wait in over here. Have them lying in wait, as it were. And we open this door. Ah, enemies! Oh, don't kill me, please. I have so much to live for. Use fear on this guy. He resisted it. That's fine. Oh, wait, no, he didn't.